Hey guys, welcome in. Welcome into the last part of November, moving into December. Twin flame energy for you guys. We're looking at what's going on in the twin flame connection, and one of the major downloads I have been receiving is about, and this is something I have been learning and relearning and learning again and learning one more time and all this kind of stuff about your own power. Ellie likes that. Learning about your own power. And power, there's a book called Power versus Force, which is a really good book. And that is about that's very feminine energy about power instead of force, right? Force is very masculine. Power is a feminine concept, actually, right? The card Strength in the deck is about power. It's about knowing yourself. It's about aligning with energies that are in your highest vibration, in your highest good, right? We all are learning lessons as we're going along here. One of the lessons I want to share with you is about not being good enough. I think a lot of people in this twin flame journey share that lesson, that common lesson, because their lifetime indoctrination, boy, that's a big word, and a very harsh word, actually, for the teaching of other people's energies imprinting them on you, right? And so essentially what you're doing is you get a boatload of imprint from other people as you grow up, and then it's like the rest of your life, it's about undoing all of that and doing it and relearning, remembering who you are, right? Remembering in that you are a spiritual being having a physical experience, and these imprints that you're having as a child and as a teenager and as a young adult, all of those imprints are other people's stuff, right? They're other people's energies imprinting on you. So what we're doing here in this twin flame journey is about remembering you, okay? Remembering the person who you are. And one of the bricks in that wall is about being not good enough. Okay, all of those of you who resonate with that lesson, raise your hand. And you know what I want to say about that, let me see, I wrote this little note here. I want to recreate this for you. This is about the twin version, your counterpart, your mirror, is essentially the male version of you or the female version of you, okay? The same lessons, the same experiences, maybe in different clothing, maybe in different, timelines, whatever it is. But a lot of those lessons, that's why they're bringing up your lessons to you, you're bringing up their lessons to them. But this twin is essentially, don't forget, the male or a female version of you. And a lot of times, when we're trying to assess what to do in relationship and everything, I've had the experience of saying or having it said to me, what would you say to, my friend's daughter if this was happening to her? What would you say to your best friend if this was happening to her? And that's great because it allows you to pull back from it and pull away from your imprints of what you should do, what you're supposed to do, what you, right? Wagging your finger in your face. And instead, sort of getting into your core of who you are. You are pure love, light, generosity, goodness, kindness, all of these good things, all of these things we label good. What's your core vibration? That's where you want to come from. And that's where you can't, when you're talking about somebody else, it's a lot easier, I think, for people to come from that core vibration. So if you want to, let's just talk about this concept for a second of the male or female version of you, right? Who's in front of you or who is yet to be in front of you, or however this is working. When you're telling yourself that you're not good enough, that is also what you're saying about this twin, that they're not good enough. Okay, you see that you're laying that kind of paradigm on this relationship. When you talk about yourself, I'm not good enough to have love, I'm not good enough to have abundance, whatever language you use to say that to yourself, you're essentially saying that to your twin too. And the way to come into union is about removing that. That is That I feel, especially in my experience of what I'm doing here, what I'm supposed to be teaching, and what is being revealed to me, that is one of the biggest lessons. It's about being good enough. And guess what? It's not just good enough. Okay? So it's like people don't remember how good they are, how awesome they are, how amazing they are. It's much easier to be self-critical. Oh, I'm not good enough for this. If I don't see something in my life, then I must not be valuable. I must not be this. It's the other way around. You are valuable and good enough for all of this stuff. And once you believe that, those things will appear in your life. This is why the twin flame journey is an inside job. Okay? This is why this is something that is for you to work on here. And boy, don't go saying yourself, oh my God, I haven't learned this lesson. Now look how terrible I am, right? You're just going to perpetuate that. Say, thank you for this lesson. Thank you for helping me remember who I am. Thank you for doing that. So by what I wrote this morning, by giving away your power, not feeling or knowing that you're good enough, you're saying to your divine masculine or divine feminine, you're not good enough, right? This is why the work is to be in that remembering of being amazing and powerful. Power, not force, right? Power. That's power, is knowing and remembering the core vibration of yourself, which is connected to God, which is a direct line to your intuition, which is all of those things. Remembering. By moving that lesson out of the way. And in a lot of ways, this is the lesson of the third party. The lesson of the third party, many multifaceted lessons that come from third party situations. But one of the biggest ones is I'm unavailable for love. I'm not good enough to have my own person. I'm not in the vibration of being, it is about being good enough. And even if that person is your twin, especially if that person is your twin, this is about saying, no, not doing that. Got a train whistle on that one. Not doing that because I am up here. I deserve love. I deserve someone who's available to me. I deserve this. Of course you do. You don't have to do anything. You're inherently there. You don't have to prove yourself to God. You don't. Remember. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. You don't have to prove yourself to God. That's a construct of religion. That's a construct of other people who want people to stay down while they go up, right? There's a lot of hierarchical stuff that we're talking about here. And the more if people are in their ego, that's what they do to you. They want you to be lower than them because they're in their ego. They think that it's a hierarchy. They think there's one pie. Make more pie. Make more pie, Star. I'm taking that. All right, let's do a little reading here. We'll do the beginning. There's going to be an extended for this, just so you know. I lump them in with the dailies. This is a twin flame journey reading for you. For some of you, it's something that already happened. For some of you, you're in it right now. For some of you, this is a lesson to come. So whenever you're watching this video, whenever you see this video, know that there's a message in here for you, okay? That's what you're doing here. That's why you're here. Otherwise, you can't resonate. You don't see things that aren't resonating with you in some form or fashion. Either it's a lesson to be learned or a confirmation. Hey, I've already learned that lesson. Hoorah. I'm awesome. And that's not an ego. You got to separate ego from knowing, because there's no ego here. She's naked. All right. Very, just clearly in her abundance, knowing her feelings, It's reaching for the stars, Aquarian energy, big picture thinking, understanding that all the bullshit you deal with on a daily life is other people's stuff. You don't have to do it. Okay? Remembering yourself. Remembering. You're actually recalling pieces of yourself from the universe that have been farmed out or given away, or, you know, whatever, given away your power, given away your essence, given away your love, given away your time, and not in an ego way, but remembering, bringing all those pieces back to you. Okay, here we go. So, what is on the horizon? Wow, strength, power, right? Power, not force. Seriously, that's incredible. Tarot never ceases to amaze me. Every day, every single day. Super grateful for this journey. Super grateful for this journey. Wow. All right, so you got somebody here on your path that is a karmic. And it can be twin energy, or it might be just straight up karmic. You might be dealing with a karmic and your twin at the same time. Your twin could be acting karmically. All right, hold on. Let's see. All right, Six of Pentacles. This is about balance. This is about being in relationship that's give and take on a level that feels everybody is in their power, everybody's in their and not ego, right? Everybody's in their high vibration. There's somebody here who's trying to control this. When you're in high vibration, you're letting things flow. You're allowing things to flow through you. You're allowing yourself to be in high vibration. If you're getting all these thoughts and feelings that are dragging you down, and you're really working on the high vibration thing, have you considered that those might be the feelings and the situations of other people around you who want to keep you in a certain place because it serves them? Have you considered that? This is not yours, okay? And I feel like there is a situation around here that's trying to keep you in a certain place because it serves somebody else, okay? So let me show you here. Kind of up against it. All right, so strength, Hierophant, Six of Wands. Somebody's trying to win a game here. Because this Six of Wands here, well, we have Six of Pentacles, right? So Six of Wands here is being above someone else. Six of Pentacles, see this man giving, money to someone who's below him, right? There's also three people in here, like a third party. Giving small amounts of stuff, breadcrumbing, or not giving you enough, not letting things flow, right? Not letting things flow, not being in the high vibration of the twin energy. Okay, so this is very earth. Okay, it's interesting. The Hierophant, to me, the Hierophant is a representative, like in a church. In a synagogue, in a mosque, somebody who is leading, a spiritual leader, but in a very earth, ego kind of way, right? Hierarchy, that's not a word. Hierarchy, it's not a word. And yet you, in this strength mode, this Leo mode here, are overcoming that. Six of Wands, you're overcoming the stuff that's on the earth plane because you're seeing your true self now, okay? You're seeing your true self now. That is being reflected to your twin, whether you are in connection or speaking to them or not. This being in a spiritual way, okay? So not being above anyone, but pulling yourself out of this hierarchical game, pulling yourself away from the other people's thought forms and other people's bullshit that are trying to keep you in a low place, right? Pulling yourself away from that. Hi, Ellie. And really overcoming that with power, not force. Hi. Go away, Ellie. I swear, the more I do this, the more she's all right with me, right? I see you. Okay. So Queen of Wands, Three of Swords, Justice. So there's something going on here about earth-based justice also, but things will equal out. If this was a third-party situation, you are going to get, what's the word I'm looking for? You're going to win. I hate to say this in such a hierarchical kind of way because that's what we're talking about here. It's about releasing those things. Justice and Hierophant is very, Ellie, come on, honey. She's really, come on. I know, she just wants to be around. Right? You see all the spirits? I know you do. Okay, so Queen of Wands, you could be like feeling, if you push this person off, let's say you've said to them, you know what? I'm not doing third party anymore. Nope, we're done here. Third party is done. Third party's done. Not doing it. Then that can create something here. It is about overcoming this. Look at this, Devil, Emperor energy here. This, somebody who's trying to have control and power. It feels to me very much like this person is trying to have control and power over the situation. And your choice, instead of playing this game, is that you've seen that there's a game. You've seen that there's a game. You've seen that there's a game and you're out of it. So it's very much like, you know, I used to talk about, come here, boo-boo. Come here, let me see you. Oh, it's very much like when we used to talk about, when we used to talk about like putting down the rope, the tug of war, right? The tug. And when you just put down the rope and walk away, there's no more tug of war. That game doesn't exist anymore because you're not playing. Okay. Hi. And you want to go? Okay. And when you do that, the other person is going to be, because you're taking off those chains and you're walking away, and they're like, hey, oh, what? Excuse me, what? Wait a second, what happened here? Page of Wands. I got news for you. I'm not in this game anymore. Done. The Strength card, right? This is like David and Goliath. This is like, and so the child shall lead them. This is like, I'm not really playing this game anymore. Like, I've been stuck in this game. It might have been a third-party situation. You're stuck in this game. It's a karmic soulmate, no question about it. So it's incumbent, this person still wants to play this game, but you have like put down the rope and walked away. You put it down. I'm going to get one card for Devil and Emperor here. Devil and Emperor. Let's see. Knight of Cups. They are going to come back to you. If you have put down this and walked away, they're going to come back to you looking very different. Knight of Cups. So let's do an extended here and see, because I feel like this is either a wolf in sheep's clothing or it's somebody who's truly changed. So let's see where we go. Okay. So there's a link below for the extended if you like. I'd love to see you over there. And yay. Bye, Ellie. She went away. All right. I'll see you on the other side.